Well, hello everybody and welcome to Jeff's Baking Blog. So now I'm firmly ensconced in my new flat with a very tiny kitchen. As you can see, I can almost touch either side of it. But I'm still going to try to make my videos. So today I'm going to be making some strawberry and cream muffins. So that's strawberries with double cream in the muffin mixture. And for that I'll show you the ingredient. So here I have 400 grams of plain flour, 280 milliliters of double cream, that's heavy cream, 200 grams of caster sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 medium eggs, that would be large in the USA, 200 grams of strawberries which I've taken the tops off and cut into quarters. If you have large strawberries you'd cut them into more pieces, and I have 3 teaspoons of baking powder. So the first thing I'm going to do is just to put the baking powder into the flour and just give that a mix around to start to get that combined. That's good enough for that. So the next thing to do is to mix our wet ingredients together. And so into my stand mixer I'm going to put the 200 grams of caster sugar, the 2 eggs. You'll notice there's no butter or oil in this recipe, the teaspoon of vanilla extract, and the 280 milliliters of double cream. Now I have my oven preheating at 180 Celsius, 160 Celsius with a fan. My oven is actually showing 155 Celsius. It's a new oven and I'm using an external thermometer to try to gauge the temperature. So this is a bit of a test because when I have it set to 160 it shows on that thermometer as 170. But testing a few times will solve that problem once I've got used to how the oven heats up. So with those ingredients in the bowl I'm going to mix those on low for 7 to 8 minutes until the sugar is all combined. So I'll be back with you once I've got all of that combined. Okay, so the sugar is all dissolved now and I'm going to pour the flour and baking powder mixture into the bowl and I'm just going to mix that gently until it's combined. I don't want to overwork it. I'm just going to give that a bit of a scrape. And just mix it a little bit more. You could actually do this all by hand. I'm following a recipe from the BBC Good Food website and it says to do it in a bowl, in a stand mixer. I'm not quite sure why that would be necessary, Okay, that's clearly mixed enough, so I'm going to scrape that off, and then we'll add the strawberries. Right, so I have our mixture and I have my strawberries here. And what I'm going to do, just to be safe, I'm going to put about a tablespoon of plain flour into the strawberries and just toss them around in it. This is just to coat them a little bit so that when I mix them in and we bake them, they don't all sink to the bottom of the muffins. The mixture is quite thick, so it shouldn't anyway. So we're going to gently fold those in. And as we fold them, we'll try not to break them. Some will break up, I'm sure. And then we're going to put it into our muffin tin. Now I've lined my muffin tin with some cups, paper cups, but you could, or paper liner should I say, but you could just as easily grease your muffin tin. I'm going to fill them about 3/4 full. That may be too much. So these are our muffins. I've tried to fill them fairly evenly. I'm going to bake them in the oven for between 25 and 30 minutes to see how they're done, and I'll poke a skewer in to check that they're done. Then I'll take them out and let them cool, and I'll come back and show you the results. Okay, so I'm back with you now, and our muffins have come out of the oven. I baked them for 28 minutes and I tested them with a skewer, and it came out clean. Now I can't recall whether I actually said the Fahrenheit temperature of the oven, so I baked them at 180 Celsius, 160 Celsius with a fan, and that would be 350 Fahrenheit. As I said, I actually reduced mine to 155 because a thermometer that I was using showed me that it was slightly too high. But it's a new oven, so I'm only testing that for the time being. So this is my first bake in that oven, and here's a muffin close up. So it looks quite good. Now the proof of the pudding, so to speak, will be in the eating. Moving to a new flat hasn't stopped me taking 2 bites. I keep being told by my sister that I should only have 1 bite. But that does taste very, very good. It's actually quite light. You've got the nice strawberry flavour, and it is quite creamy. It's difficult to explain how it is creamy, but I mean basically using the double cream rather than oil or butter has given it a very nice flavour. So they're quite successful. I hope you've enjoyed this video from this very small kitchen. I will perfect how I'm going to do these videos with the limited space over the next few weeks, but I will be back with you with another video very soon. So until then, if you've enjoyed the video, please give me the thumbs up below the video, and also click to subscribe to my YouTube channel. In the top right hand corner of the screen there will be an eye that you can click to go to the recipe, or you can click the link below the video to go to the recipe. So that's it for today. I'll be back soon. Until then, happy baking.